Here's a culture moment for my friends in human resources or who deal with global employee mobility, or those of you who are expatriates or will be expatriates in the future. Maybe you have been expats in the past. And here's something that I really don't understand. I've been in this industry in cultural training and coaching and also expatriate support for more than a decade now. And yet there are still companies out there who, in the big puzzle, in the big picture of making global work assignments successful, they seem to forget one puzzle piece. Actually, it's a small piece of a bigger puzzle that is called global employee mobility. However, they either willfully ignore to place it on the big puzzle, or they just don't know about it yet. So I'm talking about what I would call the insurance piece of making global work assignments a success. Most companies, most employers spend big six figures on foreign work assignments. If you send employees overseas, depending on the duration of the assignment or the specifics of the location, you're spending on a 3-year assignment. Most employers are spending somewhere between $1 and $2, maybe $3 million on top of what they would pay that individual at home at the home office. And these costs include cost of living adjustment, the housing, tuition for schools if they're moving with children, the actual move of the household, going there, coming back, the frequent home trips, so there's travel involved, insurance, car leases, all sorts of additional costs that an employer is incurring in order to send a specialist, somebody with your expertise, somebody who's as good at their job as you are out there. They're spending all that money for that person to be sent overseas and do that job there. However, sometimes companies are really stingy, or maybe that's a judgment, but they are not willing to invest a small portion of the overall mobility budget into preparing you the assignee, to be successful overseas. Because what made you a success at home does not necessarily make you a success abroad. Just because you know how to sell or market or lead or optimize production or whatever your job may be, just because you're really good at doing that at home doesn't mean you'll be just as good abroad. Right, so there's the culture aspect. That's why we call this the culture moment. How well do you know the culture? How good are you in adjusting to the culture abroad? That's what cultural training and coaching does. And it's only a fraction of the cost of the overall assignment cost. So if your company's not doing that for you, you may want to talk to somebody there.